Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talking the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. He's still gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this hurting her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck it, Bob, if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Hi, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make him out. Promise the heater gon' make him out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand I throw.
Hi everybody, happy Monday. Let me say hi real quick. Hey Bliss Chris, how are you, sweetie pie? Hi Steven Crisco, how are you, sweetie? My Vera, I miss you, man. I don't get to talk to my Vera. How are you, sweetie? Welsh Rose, how are you? I hope that I hope you've been staying off of it, Welsh Rose. I know that's hard to do when you're a mom, but I hope that the swelling has gone down and the discomfort has eased a bit. So hi everybody, how are all you guys doing? I know I have to call you. Hi everybody, how are you? So I was debating because I know it's Monday and I haven't done a members only live. Guys, forgive me. I am so sorry. I will incorporate a members only live this week sometime. I was even going to, at the last minute, like while I was scheduling it, I was like, I put members only, then I took it off, then I put members only, and I took it off. I will do a members only after work every single day this week, except for Saturday. I even have to work on Sunday. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday I'm off. Sunday I work. So one day during the week, I will do a live. I won't be able to do a live on Sunday, so I'm going to do a live on Saturday since I can't do it. Yay! Thank you. My son got me a Twix. Sorry. Hi Shay, how are you, sweetie? You know, my son was going because my sons all went to a wedding, a beautiful wedding, and one of my sons was actually a groomsman, so he rented his tux, so he had to go return it today. So I was like, oh, I have a sweet tooth. Can you get me a candy? He was like, you gonna make me drive further? I was like, no, if you pass by. So he just came with a little face and was like, here's your candy. So that was very, very sweet. But thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, I know, girl, I know. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. I'm just really sorry, guys. I really enjoy the members only lives. It's just been hard, because sorry, Stormy. Things are good in my personal life, but they're also busy. So I'm not gonna, because if I say, things are changing in my personal life, people always think the worst. Hi, Jenny Lee. How are you? Um, and Megs the other day was like, Sophie, your glasses are crooked. I'm like, girl, I know, I know. Trust me, I've been in plenty of damn thumbnails with my glasses like this, like, so I know. Listen, it is what it is. Hey, Teresa, how are you, sweetheart? So I know they are crooked, but it's either have crooked glasses. I have another pair of glasses, but the strength, they aren't as strong. Oof. So let me explain. Because I did a video and I have like this lisp now. So something is wrong with, I think, a wisdom tooth. I thought they were all gone. So it's like bothering me. So I was going to go to the dentist on Thursday, but I have to work. So I had to reschedule because I told my boss, I got a dentist. She was like, I need you. I was like, so I'm gonna have to reschedule for next week. So I have to just deal with this. It's uncomfortable and it gives me like a lisp. It's like the weirdest thing. So if you hear it, sorry, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do unless somebody wants to come with a pair of pliers and just pull the mother effer out. We can do that. Hey Mikey, how are you, chulo? Happy being me. Hey my girl. my Vixie, my girl crush. How you doing, shorty? So I just thought I'd come and do a quick live because I haven't really spoken to you guys. I know I have, but I haven't really. Um, and I didn't really have a topic. Oof, this live gonna get me canceled. This live gonna get me canceled. But I want people to listen to me with an open mind when I say this. My whole life isn't about this, but I saw a live earlier. I saw a Roadhogs live. Um, I know how people feel about Roadhog, right? I get that. I've had, oh God, please, yes, come, Shay, come do it, girl, come do it. Um, I've had people come from my whole soul because Roadhog comes in my chat and says hello, doesn't come in and dog anybody. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do in my chat, on my channel. Okay. Hi, Audi, my beautiful Audi. Where's Pam? Oh, there goes my Pam. Hi, Pamela Barr. Hi, shorty. Um, but uh, I saw live today, and I was like in and out. And again, I know how people feel about Roadhog. I got in towards the end, so I didn't see. He was saying that he had shown proof, and then I know Shay, I know you would. He said he had shown proof of Michelle, sorry, Hoggett's her miscarriage, and and I'm just stating this for a little bit of context because I hate to even bring this up. I don't even think we should be talking about this, but when Hoggets was pregnant and people were coming at her about her pregnancy before everything came out, I was defending her. I was saying I don't think women should have to prove that they're pregnant and all this stuff because I was just always under the assumption that what, stand up, show my belly, like that's like saying, you don't think I'm a female, I have to show you my breast to prove I'm a female. It was that kind of thing for me. And YouTube is a learning curve, right? YouTube is a learning curve. And then everything came out, and I had to apologize to people that I was like, rah, 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 all this stuff. Um, but what I can say is, as somebody who has suffered miscarriage, um, it is very hard. You grieve a loss. That is a child that you have lost. And sometimes people can be insensitive. They want to know how far along you were when you miscarried and all that other crazy shit. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. If you were pregnant and you miscarried, the loss is a loss. So, because I have seen that. How far along were you when you miscarried? Like that makes a difference. No, doesn't make a difference, in my opinion. Again, in my opinion, okay? Yeah, it was heartbreaking. That made me feel so many different things. Yeah, it did for me as well. It did for me as well. I had a whole bunch of emotions, and I understand as well why people had questions, or why people, not the attacking and the mocking and all of that, genuine questions, I understand. Um, Being leery, I understand. But on YouTube, on social media, that's why I left Twitter, guys. We take things too far. All of us, okay? Some people take things further than others, but I've taken situations further than I needed to. I've addressed things I shouldn't have addressed. I've entertained things I shouldn't have entertained, things that, excuse me, really don't matter to me, and I made them so important and they're not important. Um, but so my whole reason for saying this is I hope now they showed the letter. She was pregnant. She suffered a miscarriage. She also suffered postpartum depression. I hope that we leave it alone now. We leave it alone now. If you want to fight with Roadhog, you want to come at him for all the other things that you feel, the wrongs he's done, then you have at it. Roadhog is a big man; he can handle himself. Um, I just sincerely don't think we should be bringing this up anymore. We shouldn't be dissecting it. We shouldn't be calling this place. It did have a letterhead on it. I'm not gonna study the paper. That was it. People said show proof. They showed it. I think that that should be the end of that conversation. Again, that is just my opinion, and I'm not here trying to throw digs or jabs at anybody who's talked about it. I'm genuinely done with that. I'm genuinely done with being, with the little jabs at people. This is coming straight from my heart. This is coming straight from my heart. I think that enough is enough. Jai bata, jai bata. I think that again, you want to fight with him about whatever else you feel he's done to you or whatever, have at it. I don't think the miscarriage or any of that should be mocked or made fun of anymore. I don't think it should have ever been mocked. You have the right to your opinion, and again, whatever. I just sincerely hope that people can just leave it alone now. Um, there are many reasons why, after suffering a miscarriage, we can speculate for months and years why she did what she did, or didn't tell the truth about it. I can understand that pressure, that happiness. You're pregnant and you and your husband are going to have this baby and all of this, and then i I can't imagine her mental state. And I'm not here trying to you know diagnose her, theorize, none of that shit. I'm not a professional, so I'm going to leave it to professionals. I had three, so feel horrible for them both. I had two. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pam. And I just wanted to say that because I'm not going to come live and not say anything about it. Again, I'm not trying to fight with people. I'm not trying to come at people about it, but I had to say my piece. I sincerely hope we can just all leave that alone. Let them deal with that and grieve that loss, that situation in private. Okay? And like I said, Roadhog can handle himself. You want to come at him, you want to have at him, war, joust, all that shit, do all that shit. But I think that that should just be left alone. Again, that's just my opinion. I can't tell anybody what to do, but I wanted to come and give my opinion. And I'm sorry for their loss. I'm sorry for her loss. And I'm going to leave that at that. I'm going to leave that at that. I just had to say that. He defended his wife. He protected his wife, whether we like it or not. He defended his wife, and we know many people online that have defended their significant other, and they may have done it in a way that we question, right? Putting it mildly. I'm not here. Kira, you have the right to your opinion. He showed a paper showing that she did have a miscarriage, that she was pregnant in July. So, you know, so that's all I'm gonna say, Amanda. And I don't care to look in any further. I really, that's not my business or my place. It is what it is. I just think that there's so many other things we can come at them. I know that I understand why people were upset and all. I get it. I get it. It's been a year and a half. I just think that there's so many other things we could talk about. Not we, but y'all, whoever wants to come at him, have at it. Um, yeah. Hi, Roadhog. Yeah. And I don't know if they want to call the place and stuff. I wouldn't do that. I'm not up for that. Listen, y'all do what y'all want. Okay, Kira. Y'all do what y'all want, but I that's all I wanted to say about that. I'm a woman. I'm a mom. I suffered a miscarriage, and I understand. And then when you're pregnant, you're hormonal. I have five sons. I've been out of my mind when I was pregnant, and when I had my miscarriage, I was devastated. I was devastated. Hi, Jay Tucker. I've never really spoken about that. Excuse me. And Thursday, if I still go on the channel, I that's part of the story I was going to share. I was young. I had a miscarriage right before I had my first son, and it was devastating to me. It was devastating to me. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. People have their opinions. I just think that a little bit of compassion with certain situations and subjects, because I've spoken about it. I've spoken about it. I spoke about the Easter basket and all of that situation and all of that when it happened. But I'm also a person that it doesn't matter to me. Like, if somebody's hurting and it's hurting them and they've apologized for it, who am I to keep bringing it up and throwing it in their face? That's just me. Again, that's just my opinion. But I had to say that. I had to come and say that, um, because there was this. This is just a private thing, and I think we should just let them handle it. So that's all I want to say. Hi, Anna Rose. How are you? Lesson to all creators: keep your personal business personal. YouTube is a crazy place filled with crazy people, and I agree. And I think that Roadhog and Hogettes and myself and others have learned to keep their private life private. It was a learning curve for me too. Yeah, you're welcome. I just that's just how I feel, Roadhog. I heard the pain in your voice, and I don't think that that was manufactured or artificial at all. I heard the genuine pain in your voice. And nobody deserves that, in my opinion. I don't care. You know, nobody, nobody. So, um, okay, okay, Kira. Yeah, yeah. So, what did Shay say? I can't. It's a sensitive subject and isn't internet entertainment. And I agree. I agree. It isn't content. In my opinion, it isn't content at all. And this is why this is the last I will speak on it. The last I will speak on it. I just had to say that because I understand. I've been there. I've had my own uh, tragedy. You know, losing a baby's tragic. You know, so some opinions should be kept to themselves. Yeah, keep your shit private. YouTube doesn't need to know everything. Amen. Amen. Because some people, anyway, we already know how YouTube can be. You know. Hi, Joe. Being Joe. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're good. I hope everything is good. I've been missing you. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And it was just a basically, that was 100% genuine, absolutely heartbreaking. I'm so sorry for you, Michelle wrote up. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Mama T. How are you? How are you? So that's what I wanted to say about that. And this was just a live, really to check in with you guys and see how all of you guys were doing. But as I said, I caught the end of that live, and it's just there's times where I'll watch something right before I'm gonna go live, and it's the elephant in the room, so to speak. I've said that so many times, and I just can't see a way of for me not to speak about it. That would be so disingenuous of me, like not to speak about it. And again, people don't like me. There's a group of people that don't like me. They will never like me. I don't want them to like me. And I've kept from saying things that I felt because of that. And in my opinion, I was a fraud because of that. I'm gonna speak my opinion. I think it's in the presentation. Hey, Yorkville, how are you, sweetie? I think it's in the presentation and the way that you deliver your message. And I'm not here um, dogging anybody. I'm just giving my opinion, which is my right. This is a public platform. You put it on a public platform, I have the right to an opinion. Like the fuck? So that's all. That's all, folks. That's right. That's right, Joe being Joe. That's it. Hey, and I have a lisp right now, Joe being Joe, because I'm having an issue with my tooth. So it makes it even funnier. But that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, so that's it. I wanted to check in with you guys and make sure everybody was good. Because like I said, I have to work this whole week. Like it's gonna be a long week. And what's sad is that hi JJ girl, I was about to come hunt you down, girl. Where you was at? No, hi Manita, how are you, my beautiful JJ? Um, so Sunday is one of my son's birthdays, and my son's summer babies, except for one of them. All the other four summer back to back to back to back, like one after the other. One of my sons just celebrated a birthday. My other son, his birthday's on Sunday. And I have to work on Sunday. And I have to work like all day. So like 6 p.m., which I never worked till 6 p.m. But so this week is gonna be a heavy week, you know? So, uh-oh. Have a good night, Roadhog. Just Roadhog, if I could give you a piece of advice, just be easy. Don't let anybody get you out of character where you regress back to that person that everybody's like outraged by. You know that because in my opinion, you've made a lot of strides to control yourself. You still call people bitches and all this stuff. And so do other people, right? They call people bitches, all this stuff on their channels. I'm not offended by swear words. Um, I have 9 brothers, 5 sons, like the book. So that doesn't bother me, but I just think don't let anybody win. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to go back to that person that didn't have any boundaries so that they could say, look, told you, told you. Don't give anybody. There's a way to do it, you know? Oh no. Hi, Henry's mom. How are you, my sweetie pie? Shay, Shay. I can't with Shay, bro. I'm not laughing. I'm sorry. I know it's a serious situation, but Shay just gets me. And that's the thing. I don't think that, listen, again, people do what you want. Do what you want, but there are consequences to everything, to every action. There's a reaction. And that's why I say I can't come here and cry victim if for all the fights and situations that I contributed to, like there's no way I'm gonna come and be like they're being mean to me when I was like fuck you bitch, like I'm not a victim in that. You know what I mean? Like to me, a victim is somebody who hasn't fought. Like when you were in middle school and high school, the kid who was the quiet kid, right? We all know those kind of kids in school. We used to call them nerds, right? Now we know those are the smart mother effers that now have them jobs. Now they're our bosses. Yeah, the people who, hey, you nerd, you geek, they're our bosses now. So anyway, don't make fun of the geeks and nerds, kids. That's my lesson for you. But we all know those kids that were quiet, kept to themselves, and people would trip them or smack their glasses off or, do those are victims. Those are people who had nothing to do with what was done to them. Didn't, participate in it, didn't do all of that. So that is different, you know? That is in my opinion, again, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. I'm glad you are Henry's mom. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I listen. I want no part. Hey, Miss Manda, my sis. Oh, you're in traffic. Okay, please drive safely, mom. I love you too. Nerds rule the world. Vera, girl, who you telling? Girl, who you telling? Whatever Cindy said in the stream, I co-sign. I don't know what she said. JJ, what the hell? What the hell, girl? Don't say stuff about Morgan, then ask for him not to go at you. He proved that she had a miscarriage, which everyone wanted them to prove, and now you still don't believe it. Yeah. I don't know who's saying that. I miss a lot of stuff. So yeah, I agree. Oh wait, exactly, Cindy. Don't let these kind of disgusting people have power over you. Yeah. And that's and again, people have their feelings. A lot of people think that I'm like, pond scum or whatever, and that's fine. They can think whatever they want. Um, they can think whatever they want, right? Our standards, our boundaries, our perceptions are different. But I could tell you there's many things that I don't come here and about my life, because for all the things people say I am, I do have integrity, and I do think about my sons and how everything I share here affects them. So, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, right? So, anyway, there are some people not worth the waste of oxygen. Generally, anyone. Yo, Vera gives no fucks. She's like, yes, listen, I could write a list. I could write a list. I could write a fucking list. Yes, you want to sit by me on your Thorin. Oh, Thora has an apartment. Yes, is don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Road Dog. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Trying to stay calm. Oh my God, Pam. Okay, listen, Pam. Deep breaths, slow breaths, seriously. Okay? Because I understand it affected you and we don't want that, Pam. Okay? So deep, slow breaths, please. Okay? Because I don't need to know that something happened to you. I don't need to know that something happened to you. Oh my heart, a miscarriage is such a private and painful thing, and to be expected to put proof out on YouTube is awful. I don't care what others think about me. They can get stuff. But he did put proof out. He showed a letter. I don't know what else they were supposed to do. Hi, Megs, my beautiful girl, mi amor. I think that that's all he can do. Hi, Caddy, my chula. Happy belated birthday, girl. Happy belated birthday, girl. Happy belated birthday, girl. Sorry, okay. And sadly, you can't please everybody. Hey, yeah. Hi, show. Wait a minute. You can't please everybody. Like, that's impossible. Um, Off to watch American Ninja Warrior. Good, enjoy Yorkville. Um, you can't please everybody. That's impossible. And you definitely can't please people that already can't stand you, because nothing you say is good enough. Everything you say is going to trigger a negative response. So why even do it? Why? I wouldn't try. I wouldn't even try. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I don't give a fuck. I know, Joe being Joe, me too. It made me really, really sad because no matter what, I don't wish that for anybody. For anybody, anybody. When I say anybody, I mean anybody. I don't wish loss and grief on anybody. Sarah Z, my fiery girl. Hey, sweetie. I truly don't wish that on anyone. And some people, I don't know if people see people on the internet as not real people, or they just disconnect their emotions from people, but it doesn't make sense to me because I could say, like, in the beginning when Covina first hit, we socialized differently, right? We socialized person to person. You were able to look in people's eyes and get a better feeling if they were being honest with you and all of that. And after that, we had to learn to socialize different. A lot of people have adapted to socializing virtually. A lot of people like it, prefer it, because you can come online and be whomever you want to be, right? You can create a whole persona and be this person and be totally different in real life. Um, and some people think that that's a good thing. I think that's not a good thing, because you lose your ability to socialize productively and healthily, no, in a healthy way. All right, we're gonna say it that way. Person to person, and I think you have to keep a balance. You know, um, you have to be able to keep a balance. In my opinion, again, these are just my opinions, right? So you tend to depersonalize people online, and everyone behind our keyboards, our phones, our devices are people, have feelings. Some may be able to hide them, some may be able to detach their feelings, but I keep that in the back of my mind that everybody has feelings. I've said harsh things, I've been mad, I've been all of that, but there's nothing here that I've ever said like that, like, oh, I hope you die, or I hope your baby yada 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 yada. Like, that's not a fucking thing. That's because I couldn't live with myself. Fuck other people canceling me. I couldn't. There's no way I could come on here and be like, yeah, your mother did this, your father did that. your daughter, yak, 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 and then get off of here and be like, doo, 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 doo. I'm such a good person. Get the fuck out of here. I'd kick my own ass. I'd kick my own ass, and I'm not very flexible. Okay, I'm not a Dina. I don't do yoga. I'd figure out a way to kick my own ass if I ever did that shit. That's craziness. That's craziness. So, for all the flaws I have, that's not one of them. Hurting people's hearts and just aiming for the jugular, like, tick, 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 tick. That's not me. That's not me at all. I don't wish it on anyone, and I wouldn't say anything that would risk me causing someone more trauma when it comes to stuff like that. And that's whether I believe it or not. Exactly. Something's okay. All right. All right. Okay. And keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, people were like, prove it, prove it, prove it, prove it. Bang, toma. Not good enough. Like, you can't win. You can't win. Keep it to yourself. Like, if I just can't. Some people can't, sadly. And then the thing is, if you show proof, I'll make a video saying people shouldn't talk about your trauma. They show proof, and no, nope, I don't believe it. I'm gonna keep talking about your trauma. Okay, alrighty then. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, girl. I am a man. I fight like a man. I know no other way. I hope not. You're a dude. You know what I mean? Like with the hill, you can only do what you know. And that's why I'm telling you, like, hey, William, I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is the truth. Like, I've always been told that I act like I'm a dude. Like, my husband used to tell me that all the time. You think you're the dude in the relationship? I'm like, no, it just, I think like a dude. Like, I'll talk to my sons about things, and I'm like, women, yada, 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 yada. I'm not gonna say it because then I'll be canceled. But because then they'll say she's supports Andrew Tate. The fuck out of here! I don't even fucking know. Like, I've never watched him. I know very very little. Like, I knew he got arrested, indicted. I know he said some offensive shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking support him, or I'm not like whatever. But so I have to be very careful because if I say I think like a dude and oh shit, she supports, whatever, kiss my ass. But I've been told that many, many times, many, many times. Oh, you think you're a dude? You act like a dude. I was raised around all brothers. I had an older sister. My little sister wasn't born until I was already an adult. I was raised with all boys. Then I had all sons. So yeah, yeah, I tend to think like a dude, but I know I'm a female. I know I'm a female. I don't go up to men and think I could punch a dude and knock him out like he gonna knock the fuck out of me. I know that. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like in an alternate reality. Like I know. Like don't get too crazy. Like hi Amanda. I was raised, don't hit a man unless you expect to be hit by that man like a man. And I'm not saying DV's okay. Gotta say that before pearls get clutched. That's not the fuck I'm saying. But I was always taught that. Cindy, don't assume that a dude is gonna be chivalrous and be like, oh, I don't hit women, I don't hit women, I don't hit women. Somebody might knock you the fuck out. So don't hit a man unless you put it in your head. He may hit you like a man. Yeah. Okay. So that's it and that's all with that shit. So all my hubby says to me is, you used to be so quiet. When did you get so loud? When I married you, then I could just let the true self come out, right? When you get more comfortable, that's when the true self comes out, the loud shit. Like, because I remember when you first dating somebody, you go to dinner. I was telling my son that my son went out to have wings. And I was like, I remember I went on a date and we had wings. And I remember trying to like debating, should I eat it with a knife and a fork? Like, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. But I remember like eating like one wing, like so dainty and stuff. I was starving. I was starving afterwards. But I'm not gonna sit there and eat all the wings. You know what I mean? Like you have to leave most of the food on your plate. Leave starving to act like a lady. Like it's ridiculous. Now, shit, take me to dinner. All that. Like I give no fucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's just me. That's just me. Where's my Pam? Okay, sweetie. Yes, just go sit down. We're moved on. We're moved on. I'm talking about me being a man. So Pam, just imagine me. I'm husky. Just Jules says that. You have a husky voice. I'm like, girl, I can't even lie. Can't even lie. Can't even. So it was funny because we were in the chat. I was like, yeah, I remember you said I have a husky voice. She was like, oh my God, did I hurt your feelings? I'm like, no, girl, I laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off because I know I have a fucking husky voice. I'm not in denial. I know there was times where I would get on the phone with people that didn't know me and they, hi sir. I'm like, yeah, how you doing? Like, sir, okay. Listen, you fuck. Hi, sunshine state of mind. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you are so welcome. I really have no idea. I don't remember. But I'm glad that you are a member. And I'm glad to see you. Elizabeth Gregory, another one of my beautiful girls. How you doing, sweetie? Like I don't care. Like it doesn't bother, right? You Shay, you remember when I used to use that filter? I'm so mad that those filters aren't allowed. I don't know how Just Jules still uses them. The Snapchat filters. I used to put the one that was like a dude, and it had a mustache, and I would flirt with JJ with my man. But my man impersonation always is Southern. I don't, I don't know why. Whenever I would do the male persona, he was always Southern. I have no idea why. And it wasn't to be disrespectful because I love that Southern accent. I love accents. I think they're so amazing and just I love to hear them. And Southern accents, I love them. And so whenever I deepen my voice, like the Southern accent, I don't know why, and I don't mean to be offensive to Southerners because I know I'm destroying your beautiful accent, but it just comes out naturally. I used to be self conscious until someone said I sound like Janis Joplin. Oh, girl, listen, tell me I sound like Janis Joplin. I sound more like a 2 pack a day smoker. So that's not a 2 pack a day. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, yeah, that's Kira. Kira. I told you when my first husband beat me up, I slugged him right back. I worked out and I was strong. I am almost 6 feet tall, and I will be damned if anyone is gonna. Oh no, me either. I'm not gonna let you slug me. I'm not gonna let you slug me. That's not a thing. But I'm also, you know what I mean, like not thinking that I could beat a dude. You know what I mean, like one on one, like put that going smack for smack. I'm gonna get worn out a little bit. Wait, I know your honey is here, Cindy, but I would date both Cindy's. Who the hell is my honey? Who the hell is? Let me find out. Who the hell is my honey? Shay, what the hell? Every time I say what the hell now, JJ and Cindy, she says it. She says it like us. What the hell? Right? Things stick in your head. It's funny. I mean, and I don't think that's funny, Joe. I'm sorry that you had to deal with DV, but I'm glad that you were able to defend yourself and teach that mother effer. Oh no, you got the right, you got the right one, girl. Hey, Grace, no, Grace Case. I'm telling you, listen, listen, man. Shit, Joe pulled a J Lo in the movie. Oh yes, right? Yes. And sleeping with the enemy. Did she? No, she didn't fight him one on one. But yeah, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do for real. That's not a thing. My mother, may she rest in peace, used to fight dudes. Like my mother was a savage, and she gave no fucks. She's gonna fight you. You're gonna have to knock her out. Like, and guys were afraid of my mother because my mother learned how to fight. My mother had brothers, and my grandfather was a Marine, and so she learned how to fight too. Just like I have brothers, I have a brother that's a Marine, I have a brother that's a sailor. Like that's just not a thing. My brothers know jujitsu, my sons do. Like that's just not a thing. Self defense is a real thing. You know what I mean? You gotta learn when you got all brothers. You gotta learn to fight. My brothers would whip my ass if I came home crying because some girl pulled my hair. That was not a thing. That was not a thing. I can lapse into a southern drawl, and I'm not southern if I'm around people who have a southern accent. I can't not, right? It just happens, and I don't know why. When I used to do the Alex, that was the Alex. It just used to come out of me, and I don't have to, deepen my voice too much. I have a deep voice. I can't help it. My mom had a deep voice as well. Sound a lot like her. Yeah, Popeye, the sailor. He was a sailor though. He was in the Navy, and my other brother was in the Marines and served two tours in the Middle East, one in Iraq and one in Afghanistan. So, but sleeping with the enemy, shot an intruder. Oh, okay, right, her husband, right? That one was crazy. Sleeping with the enemy. Excuse me. That one scared me because I remember her having to have all the cans facing forward, the towels had to be leveled. Like that is like OCD, and JJ suffers from OCD. So I understand like things having to be in their place, but I'm not sure if in that movie her husband suffered from that or he was just a control freak and was just, they had to have white stuff, and I can't imagine living like that. Like I like to clean, I like things to be clean, but not to the extent where somebody's like breathing down my neck or I'm gonna get punished as an adult. Like no, that's not a thing. No, no, thank you. I was in Ireland for 6 weeks and came home sounding like I was born there. Oh my God, that was amazing. That is amazing. Imagine, because I remember the time when Madonna, I don't know what the hell, use the English accent. Like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Yeah, Enough with J Lo is a good movie too. It is. She was in an abusive relationship, and I don't know if that was the movie where there was also a movie where I don't remember the movie. The husband pretended that he was murdered, that his wife did it, and took their son and her best friend. Like he was having an affair with her best friend, and all of this, and she went to jail, and the best friend was like talking to her and pretending that he was deceased. Like stuff like that scares me because I'm like, that's diabolical. That's diabolical. Your best friend is smiling in your face and sleeping with your man and takes your son. Like, girl, you would get it too, not just him. Like, listen, they would double jeopardy. Yes, thank you. Yes, with Watts, right? With the sister, the one from Kiss the Girls. She was also in Kiss the Girls. Double Jeopardy. Yes, she was also in Kiss the Girls. The Burning Bed. Oh my God, Shade. You went back with that one, but I remember that one. The Burning Bed. Yes. My direction guy on my phone has an Australian accent. Love him. He says motorway and car park. Seriously, girl. Seriously. Why though? But why? What? Do it the most. Stormy, you do the most. You do the most. I love you. It's okay. Paul, yeah, I know. She wants to give me her paw. She just has to tell she's telling everybody she said hello. Yes, Storm. Ashley Judd, thank you. She's telling everybody hello. Yes. Stormy. They said hello, Stormy. They said hello. They said hello, Mama. They love you too. They love you too. It was raining here today, so let me show you. Say hi, Stormy. Say hi, Mama. See her when she puts her paw on me. I told ya, I'm not lying. When she wants my attention, she puts her paw right on me. Say hi, but she turns her face because she knows I'm facing the camera. She's so smart. She's so smart. Look, she does. She doesn't want to be on camera. She's so smart. It's insane how smart she is. She's like a human. She's like a human. She's so smart. Does your cat do that? She's so smart. She knows. And she knows like when I'm aiming the camera at her. The other day I was talking to JJ. My toxic aunt is so vindictive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mikey. Yeah, me too. I want to find these movies now and watch them tonight. But she doesn't want to be doxxed, I know. But so I was talking to JJ on the phone, and it was the day my sons were at the the day my sons were at the wedding, and I was making my son's bed. Okay, Mama. Stormy. Okay, but you're doing too much now. Go with daddy. Go. Um, so my sons had to run out early in the morning. Hi, Wanda. Especially my son that was a groomsman. So he, had a little mess. My sons really don't have a mess. So I was making his bed anyway, and her bed is in his room. So she goes in his room and is on the bed. When my son leaves, he closes his door because she'll jump on his bed. So she jumps on her bed, and I fix the room. And I'm like, okay, oh, come on, Stormy, come on, let's go. And she's ignoring me, but she's looking at me. So I'm talking to JJ on the phone. So I turn the camera so JJ could see Stormy. And as soon as I take my phone and go like this to her, she stops looking at me, turns her head, she turns all the way like ignoring me, and like shut up, like nope, I'm not listening. She's so smart, like disrespectful. Like she wanted JJ to see her disrespect me. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna so anyway, I just wanted to come live and catch up with you guys and and check in with you guys and tell you this week is going to be a crazy week for me. A lot of work this week, and I mean that. Um even Sunday I have to work, but I'm bringing my son with me 2 days to come work with me. Thank you, Yaya. I know. No, I get it. I get it, Yaya, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. You will never know how much I appreciate that. Because I saw the comment and I knew that you were angry and I get it. So thank you for that. Thank you, Yaya. I understand that your emotions are high and I get it. I get it. I get it. But thank you. Because I did see that you didn't go ham and I appreciate you, Mama, so much for that. Yeah, I missed you too, Shay. I missed you. Yaya is she is good people. She is good people, and I'm just so glad that we are over that and getting to know each other because she's funny as fuck too. She's funny. Um, so I'm gonna be bringing my son with me 2 days. Trying to get him into working with his mom. So we'll see. I think he'll do great. So this week will be busy, but I will Saturday. I'm off. I will do a live Saturday. If I can't squeeze in a members only, I will. I will. Listen, even if it's a half an hour members only, I don't want to give a pre-recorded members only because members only to me is about interacting with my members. That's the most important part. Like doing a pre-recorded video for my members doesn't sit right. So I will be doing a members only one day during this week. Most likely Friday. Most likely Friday makes more sense to me Friday since I'm off Saturday. I could just chill, talk with you guys Friday night, and then Saturday just do my regular, which would be my Sunday chat, but I'll do it on Saturday. So Friday I will have my members only Saturday. I didn't do a live yesterday. I was just exhausted, guys. So I hope you forgive me. I will do better with keeping you up to speed on my community tab, okay? To let you know when I'm going live. But I'm sorry again to my members. I will make sure I get back on my weekly thing. Just been trying to get my work schedule situated. But I love you guys so much. I fight. I get it. I get it, Mikey. Trust me. I'm Latina. I know I fight too. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And to all my new subscribers, like I am it like jaw dropped. I thank you all to all my new subscribers. I know a lot of them are staying in the bushes. You are welcome out of the bushes. I appreciate all you guys who come into my chat. It means a lot. Through all the mistakes I've made, all the stupid shit I've done, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying not to fight with people. Um, I'm trying, you know what I mean? But this is me. I'm not fake. And what you see is what you get. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Please hit the like for me. That's all I ask is just a like. I don't want nothing else. Um, Except your firstborn. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Te quiero mucho como siempre. Te adoro. Y si Dios quiere, nos vemos el viernes y el sábado. Los 2 días. God willing, I will see you Friday and Saturday, those 2 days. I love you guys all so much, and I'm so glad you're okay, Joe. I love you all my babies, all my peoples. Te quiero mucho, mi amores. Love you, Mama T. Thank you all for being here. Mwah, mwah. Nos vemos. Yeah, give them to me, Max. Give them to me, girl. Stop playing with me. I need those nenas. Love you all. Love you, Shay. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Now let me go get canceled. Bye, guys. Bye.